Woo!
Thanks a bunch. Ah!
Hell yeah.
My fan.
All right. So, Greg BoYeR, come close to me. No, you stay there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Stay there.
Come close to me, she
And,
says.
and grab a mic.
All right.
That was a pretty song. That's about not worrying.
Well, it's one of those, the ultimate "I'll do anything for you, baby" songs. You know?
Oh,
It's
yeah?
Like,
Did it
I'll
work?
come back from the dead to run your errands for you.
Did it work? Did it work?
It has so far.
Ooh. Ooh. So maybe you got a nice little skeleton in your
Woo!
closet.
That was me and my former, last week.
Is it really? Because today is National Suckling Pig Day, but we're not into that. It's also National I Love Honey Day. Now that we are into. So we have some honey graham crackers.
Yum,
See
yum,
the
yum.
honey. And we have some dark chocolate honey mints
Yum, yum,
for
yum.
people when they share their skeletons with us today. So keep that in mind. If
Okay.
you'd like some honey. And to all the vegans that don't eat honey, we've got something for you. Don't worry. So, today
So,
is our last show of 2013 at Otto's Shrunken Head. We'll return January 8th at Otto's, and we have a big party on New Year's Day, which is Wednesday, so we don't want to miss our time slot. From 4 to 6, we're going to be at Bunga's Den, which is on 14th between 6th and 7th, and they have housed us when Otto's had a fire. They have housed us when Otto's had a flood, and they are having our New Year's Day party when Otto's is going to be closed.
the All-Weather Club.
We love Bunga's Den, and that happens to be National Bloody Mary Day, New Year's Day.
Yummy.
And Bunga's Den is going to share Bloody Marys with you when you share your resolution with me. Yes,
We
yes.
get it.
Exactly. But that's not until 2014, so we're going to stay in 2013 right now.
Sure.
And this is December 18th already. Wow. And let's see what happened on this day. It was the day that Darryl Strawberry pleads not guilty on tax evasion charges. Come on, Strawberry. You think he was innocent?
I didn't follow.
I love Darryl Strawberry anyway. He's a human athlete.
Okay.
Don't you think? I mean, he gets into trouble. He's like,
Yeah.
he's a troublemaker
Yeah,
athlete.
well, yeah, it's like
But he's such
classic
a,
baseball guy.
yeah,
So it's like,
exactly.
Like you hear about, like, yeah.
You don't hear about the ones that don't do anything. You
Olympic
don't,
swimmers or something, they don't get into trouble.
yes, they do.
They do?
Don't you remember the Bong guy? Not Mark Spitz. What's his name? The one that just won more awards, gold medals than anyone else.
Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Of course. And look at he was a runner, Bruce Jenner, right?
Yes.
This is Bruce Jenner?
Yeah.
No, I don't mean that. He's fine in my book. All right, General Hospital stars Christina Melandro and Jack Wagner got married on this day. Now, that might have been in real life, or was it on the show? I think it might have been real life, and I only can imagine that they're not married today, but it would be nice if they were. That would be cute. It's the day that, were you a Star Trekkie? Does anyone know who Dr. McCoy was?
The doctor.
Yeah, the doctor. He got his star in Hollywood on this day in history. His name is DeForest Kelly. I Love Lucy episode, Christmas episode, which I keep seeing commercials for. It's going to air, I think, this weekend, maybe tonight, who knows. But it showed for the first time in over 30 years on this day in 1989.
Wow.
And this time they're showing it, it's the first time it's going to be in color. Because I keep seeing the commercials, and they're showing it in color. And it's the I Love Lucy Christmas episode. I only was watching the commercials because I knew it was on my list for today. Look at that. Bruce Springsteen's concert at Madison Square Garden was today. It doesn't say which concert. It doesn't say anything about, it just says 1980 on
He showed up one
December 18th.
afternoon.
Yeah, because I know I saw him in the 70s, so I know it wasn't his first. I didn't see him at the Garden. I actually saw him in Baltimore. He was so good. He really was a great thing. I saw him last year. He was amazing. At a small little party. He was adorable. A Star is Born with Barbara Streisand. I love her. Premiered on this day, and I love that movie. Oh my God. Did you ever see it with Chris Christopherson?
No.
Oh, you should.
I'm the perfect co-host.
It's so
I don't know
good.
anything, man.
It's so good. That's all right. Please, I read
I'm
it.
compliant. I'm a sponge. Man.
That's
Just lay it on me, baby.
All right. Did you ever hear of Wonder Woman?
Oh, sure.
Well, that show debuted on this day.
Okay.
Did you watch it ever?
No.
God.
There was like a whole.
I just found out something about Wonder
TV
Woman.
didn't exist.
I just found out something about Wonder Woman that she flew in an invisible plane. Did you
Yeah.
know that? So you could see her outfit. That's what I was told. I just recently heard that she was the coolest superhero because she flew in an invisible plane, so you could see her flying through the
Yeah, but what if she has to
sky.
go to the bathroom?
Oh, you gotta see it,
Watch out
right?
below.
The Me Nobody Knows. I actually saw that show when I was a little kid. Opened at the Helen Hayes Theater for 587 performances on this day. And there was an actress in that show, a little girl named Trini Alvarado, who I fell madly in love with her and followed her career. She was in the movie Times Square, which is one of my favorite movies. I don't know, most people don't know it, but it's so good. You should see Times Square. And she was Bette Midler's daughter in some movie, Sophie or something. I can't remember the name. But I always follow Trini. She's sometimes on Law and Order. She's the best. I love her so much. When she was in the Me Nobody Knows. Today is the day that Britain abolished the death penalty in 1969. How the Grinch Stole Christmas airs for the first time on this date.
My
Did you ever
favorite
see
one
that?
ever.
I never saw that, but I saw the
never saw
the
the
Family
Grinch?
Guy episode with the Grinch.
Oh my God. Well, you are, maybe you're related to the Grinch. The Grinch Stole Christmas aired for the first time. Has it been on yet this year?
Oh, yeah.
You've seen it this year? The Pink Panther cartoon premiered on this day. Did you ever see that?
Absolutely.
All right. You know the song? Doo-doo.
Sure, Henry. It's not Henry Mancini.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it Yeah, you're right. You're right. The first voice from space recorded Christmas message by Eisenhower was on this day. That's if they really go to space. Do you think they go to space?
What?
People? You think the man really walked on the moon?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, people actually think they might not have. To Tell the Truth debuted on this day. Did you ever see To Tell the
I
Truth?
think I did.
You think you did. Phil Rizzuto. Who remembers Phil Rizzuto and the Money Store? He signs as New York Yankee radio TV announcer. I only remember him from the Money Store.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Nutcracker Suite Ballet premiered on this day in 1892. God only knows. They couldn't even count how many Nutcrackers have happened since that day. Every state, every place,
city
every
has a Nutcracker
country.
happening right
Yeah,
now.
for various nights. Like it's
Yeah.
you know. But
Yeah.
today was the first Nutcracker ever. Bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum.
Dun, dun,
I know someone in the Nutcracker this year. She's the what is she? Something with an S. The I'll remember. The what? The S. The what is she? The something fairy. The something
Sugar
fairy.
Plum.
Sugar Plum Fairy. That's what she is. I knew it was an S.
Andy Warhol.
Thank you. Yeah, she's the Sugar Plum
Yeah.
Fairy. I know the one in Lincoln Center right now. See, we're up. You're a good
We're
dog.
clicking. I'm waking up.
There you go. The 13th Amendment was ratified on this day in history. It's the day slavery was abolished in 1865.
Get it.
Can you believe we were even in slavery? I mean, that is disgusting. How did that even happen? I just don't get it. It's horrible, and it still happens around the world, and this world is so messed up. Try doing that freaking insurance website. God, have you
Did it last night.
You got through? I'm red flagged.
Took forever.
I'm red flagged because they told me I can't continue anymore because I made too many changes, and now they want to like go into my freaking everything.
Wow.
Yeah,
Start all over again.
I tried. They said I had to stay out of it for 48 hours because I am
It
like,
took me that long to get on.
yeah, but I had it all nice and done, and then I fucked it up so bad
Damn.
by making changes. They said I was in there 11 times,
Yeah.
and I did it too many times that now they
Wow.
don't. I feel like I'm doing something illegal, and I'm not. I was doing it. I swear, I just hate forms. They scare me, and now I know why. I'm
I can only
blacklisted.
imagine what it's like doing it on the phone. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm sure
Oh
it
my
must be hard.
gosh. It's horrible. George Washington's body was interred. What's interred?
Sitting in his coffin.
At Mount Vernon on this day in 1799. I guess George Washington slept there.
Or interred, not buried.
Yeah, is that what it means? The first
Yeah,
celestial photograph of the moon made in the U.S. by John Draper in New York City. And did anyone see this full moon this week?
I
It
did.
was so beautiful. Such a beautiful full moon. See, and it was the full moon right then, too. Oh, it doesn't say full. But it was 1839. And Thomas Fleet published Mother Goose's Melodies for Children on this day. It's 1719. You know, Mother Goose's stories are pretty.
They're wild. They're pretty.
They're pretty deadly.
Dangerous.
Yeah, and she got away with it. Do you think she'd get away with it today?
No.
Probably not, right?
No, the teabaggers would have her in there.
They would. Birthdays on this day. There are so many birthdays. You ready? So many birthdays on this day. It's shocking. Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera's birthday is today. You gotta give it up to her, whether you like her hair or whatever. She's something else. She's really amazing. It's Keith Richards' birthday. Who does not love Keith Richards? I mean, I think he is the ultimate cockroach, right? Him. Katie Holmes' birthday. I used to see her on the street sometimes with Siri. She Brad Pitt's birthday. Holy shit, that did it on its own. I pushed the other button. Oh my god. It's Steven Spielberg's birthday. Yeah. Elliot Easton, remember him from the Cars? His real name is Elliot Shapiro. Yes, he changed his name to be more like Sheena. He was born in Brooklyn, and I saw Paulina the other day. She's married to Rick Ocasek. I see her in the gym and in classes a lot. She looks great. She's amazing. Leonard Maltin's birthday, born in New York City. He was the movie critic on Entertainment Tonight.
Ooh.
Brian Chaz Changier, the bassist from The Animals.
Chaz Chandler.
Yeah. His birthday is today. Who else? Crazy Eddie. It's funny.
Oh.
Crazy Eddie and Phil Rizzuto on the same list. It doesn't get any crazier than that. Crazy Eddie, didn't he get locked up, though? He fled the country or something, right? He has some skeletons. He would get some honey stuff today. Bobby Keys. You know who he is?
Sure.
He did a lot. He was the saxophone player. He played with Bobby V, Buddy Holly, the Rolling Stones, celebrated the recording Return to Sender, and Brown Sugar. He was on that too. Ozzie Davis's birthday is today. Betty Grable's birthday is today. Exactly. And Ty Cobb's birthday. We're not even done. Abe Burrows. You know who that was? He was born in Brooklyn. He was the Broadway composer of Guys and Dolls. Yes. Amazing people. We love to give tribute to these incredible humans that paved the way so people like us can still be doing shit like this. And angels in the room. We like to celebrate people who passed away on this day as well.
You can't say Guys and Dolls these days. It's like, please.
Oh, is that not politically correct?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Valley of the Dolls. Can you say that?
Yeah, but it's a little dated. But like women, doll.
Oh, you can call. I just started. I just got these shoes actually, and I'm trying to get them as a sponsor.
There's a doll.
Well, they're on a website called Dolls Kill, so they love talking about dolls on that site. See, I plugged you. I shouldn't have. You gotta. You know why. All right, angels in the room. Oh, this is a sad one. Chris Farley passed away on this day at 33 years old. We love you, Chris Farley. Mother Claire Hale, who I actually freaking have a connection with. I did many benefits for Hale House. They cared for babies with AIDS in Harlem, but they went sour, truthfully. Clara Hale, it's a good thing you were up there when that all happened. She died at 87, and she was the sweetest lady in the whole wide world. One of. John T. Legs Diamond. Gotta love that name. He was a U.S. gangster. He was murdered on this day at 35 years old. And I just felt for this guy. John Alcock He was a pilot for the first non-stop plane over the Atlantic, and he died in a crash at
Wow.
27 years
Before
old.
Lindbergh.
Yeah. So
It's all the credit.
we give it all to you, and you ready for some guests?
Let's do it.
Do you want to share a skeleton for a little bit of honey before we
How do we do this now?
tell me a skeleton in your closet?
Oh, Lordy. Oh, man.
That's how we do it.
Let me think it over, and I'll get back to you.
All right.
All right.
We'll let you slide.
All
for that.
right.
All right, we will be right back on December 18th, right? I'm not
Yes,
January yet.
December.
December.
December 18th.
See you in a
Yeah.
minute.
That's us.